Jocelyn spent $2 less than half of her money on a pair of shoes. Then she spent $3 less than half of her remaining money on a scarf. She spent the last $92 on a watch. How much money did Jocelyn have at first? Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, so I'm just going to start drawing the model. So Jocelyn spent $2 less than half of her money on a pair of shoes. So let me just draw a long bar. Okay, so as per usual, the first model will always be a rough model. Okay, I'm going to denote this as half of her money first. Okay, and she spent $2 less than half. So if I were to denote this as $2, okay, that means she spent this much on a pair of shoes. Okay, so this is actually how you're going to draw, which means that this is the remainder. Okay, then it's mentioned that then she spent $3 less than half of her remaining money. So this is her remaining money, and she spent $3 less than half of her remaining money. Okay, well, this is a bit tricky, so I'm going to extract this model out. Sorry, it's a little bit. Okay, half the remaining money will be this, and then she spent $3 less than half. So I'm going to call this $3. Okay, and so this is what she spent on a scarf. Okay, so part of the scarf will include this $2. Okay, so I'm going to input this $2 as well, to show you that this one is the same. Okay, so then she spent the last $92 on a watch, which means that this entire thing is $92. Okay, let me change the contrast of the video so that you can see it better. It's a bit light right now. Okay, this should be slightly better. Like, just increase the contrast. Okay, this should be just a little bit better. Okay, so now we know that this line over here cuts this into half, right? Okay, so let's just get along with it. I want to find out this, because this is half of the remainder. This is the remainder. Okay, this dotted line is half of the remainder. Okay, and since you know that this entire thing is 92, I'm going to find this one first. So this is half of the remainder, right? So I'm going to put half of remainder, arrow, will be $92 minus $3, and that will give us $89. Okay, so I'm going to input this new information into the bar over here. So this is 89. Once we find out half of the remainder, we can find out what is the remainder amount over here. Okay, so the remainder amount, right? Okay, let's find. Remainder would be, because half the remainder is 89, so obviously the entire remainder will be 2 times 89, and that will give us $178. Okay, so this is 178. Okay, so remember, every single working that I do, I find new information, right? I have to throw it back inside here to ensure that we know what we are talking about. Okay, now if this entire thing, right, is 178, so you see, if you notice, I keep on drawing the dotted lines, okay, to show where exactly am I looking at. Okay, so now this is 178, and we know that this is $2, and I know that this entire thing is half of all her money. Okay, I'm going to find half of the entire money right now. So the question is actually asking for how much money did Jocelyn have at first. Then I'm going to put half of Jocelyn's money would be 178 minus this $2 to find this. Okay, so it will be 178 minus 2, that will give us 176. Okay, now we have 176. Okay, I didn't write here because there's already another figure here, so I don't want to confuse you. So this is 176. So 176 is half of her original amount. Okay, so we just have to multiply by 2 to find the original amount. So how much money did Jocelyn have at first? So I'm going to put Jo's money at first. Bring it up. It will be 176 multiplied by 2. Okay, so 176 multiplied by 2. 2 times 6, 12. 14, 15. 1 times 2 plus 1 will be 3. So it's 352. This is how you're going to do it. So for this one, right, if you do not draw the model correctly, you won't be able to get the answer. So take note on how to draw the model. So remember, as you're doing it, right, just draw a rough model first, because later then you can extract it out. So do you see I actually extracted this model from this portion, which is the remainder portion. Okay, then from the model I try to do more working and then I input more information. So the more I do, the more information I input, the clearer the picture will be. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle, you see. The original step, you have to do like an outline of the jigsaw puzzle. Once you do the outline, you input more information inside, the picture becomes clearer. And once the picture becomes clearer, you're going to get the final answer a lot faster and a lot easier as well, and also a lot more accurate. So never skip step when you are drawing the model. The model is fantastic. Alright, done.